A great metaphor for the amount of trust in relationships is known as the emotional bank account. It is similar to a financial bank account into which you make deposits and can take withdrawals. If you build a high reserve within your emotional bank account, you have more trust. Communication is fast and almost effortless. If you have a low bank account, communication is slower and can be strained. If you have a high balance and you make a mistake, a withdrawal, the balance of trust you have can absorb it. If your account is low and you make a withdrawal, you can easily get overdrawn and damage the relationship. To arrive at a high reserve requires making many deposits.
The first deposit in the emotional bank account is always to seek to understand what deposits and withdrawals are to another, to see the world from within their own frame of reference. Because what you think is a deposit to another may to them be a withdrawal. So the next deposit would be treating people with kindness and courtesy and respect. The withdrawal would be to be unkind, discourteous, and disrespectful. The key to a family culture is how you treat the child that tests you the very most. If you can show unconditional love to that one, every other one will know you also love them unconditionally. They've seen it.
Filha, quer ajudar?
But if they see you starting to compare, to criticize, and to be a little overreactive or too harsh, they'll take it personally. A third deposit would be making and keeping promises. A withdrawal would be not making a promise or making a promise and breaking it. Nothing will destroy the emotional bank account faster if you break a promise on a major issue. Another deposit would be always be loyal to the absent, to those who are not present, if you want to retain the loyalty of those who are present. The opposite of that is to badmouth, to get into small groups and to criticize other people, thinking they don't hear it anyway. But, of course, it undermines your relationship with the very people that you think you're building a relationship with as you criticize somebody else because they know you do the same thing toward them in a different circumstance. If you want to retain the loyalty of those who are present, always be loyal to those who are absent.
We landed it. Okay, thanks so much for staying late. Rob, you're on accounting. Think weekly.
Another major deposit is to make clear expectations every time you undertake a new project or a new relationship. A withdrawal is the opposite of that. Have all kinds of unclearness, ambiguity, fuzziness, assuming that you're on the same page when in fact you're not. Particularly around roles, what I'm supposed to do, what you're supposed to do, and goals. What are the important goals we're working on?
Okay, well, I can't listen when you're just negative all the time.
Another major deposit would be to learn to apologize to somebody.
I'm not talking to you right now.
To acknowledge I was wrong. That was unkind to me. The opposite of that is to be prideful and arrogant. And when you do apologize, you just give a little bow. The Eastern expression is, if you're going to bow, bow low.
Look, I'm sorry.
Another major deposit is to learn to forgive and to forget so that you're not giving away your future and letting yourself be disempowered by the weaknesses of the past, but to move on so that yesterday does not hold today and tomorrow hostage.
I'm okay, but I mean, the car is...
We'll fix it.
The withdrawal is to have bitter feelings and give your future away. So those are some of the major deposits in withdrawals.